Alright, ready to do this video, Rob? 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 Oh, hey, thanks for stopping by. Simple Diversion here. My name is Graeme. And Rob isn't here. Oh yeah, he's too busy having a baby today. But in all seriousness, congrats Rob, becoming a father. I think today, they're at the hospital now, so we'll see. I figured since Rob wasn't able to be here today that maybe you and I could go on a little bit of a humidor tour. You know, see what kind of cigars I have and whatnot. I know some people don't like humidor tours because they look at them as people bragging or, you know, kind of showing off, but I like to look at them as ways to see what people have and maybe new cigars that maybe you haven't heard of and stuff that you can try. So it's always cool seeing other people's stashes, if you will. So let's take a step inside. First we have my Wineador, and what this is, it's a wine fridge that's converted into a humidor. I believe this was a, oh geez, I've had it for a couple years. It's either a 12 or a 16 bottle wine fridge. And then I got the shelves from Wineadors.com. What's nice about the Wineador is if you can't control your temperature in your house, the Wineador, you can set it so if it's too hot, you can set it to 66 degrees and it won't get any hotter than that. Really good for people that don't have AC or, you know, their house gets really hot in the summer. The other thing it has is a fan, so it's going to circulate the air better. So you don't have to open it every, you know, week or so to let fresh air circulate. So that's awesome too. Very low maintenance, very quiet, pretty cool. And then we have the Coolidor. This is going to be your cheapest route for building your own humidor, and you can store a lot more cigars in here. Doesn't look pretty, but if you don't have, you know, if you're not worried about showing off to friends, then this thing is going to be really nice for you. Alright, let's dig in. I have 3 hygrometers in there, basically just so I can get a good reading on each level. And let's start up top. I myself use the Bovita packs, the 69. These work really well. After about 3 months, you know, you just throw them out and then throw new ones in there. They're two-way, which is nice too. So if you're over humidified, they're gonna bring some of that back in and keep your levels really nice. Here we have kind of my top shelf. We have a couple Flying Pigs. Haven't had one yet, but I've heard really good things. We have an L40. Then here we have a couple T52s, Norteño, the Drew Estate Undercrown Shade, and then we have the normal Undercrown, and then we have 3 Liga Privada number 9. So a bunch of my favorites from Drew Estate right here. And the next shelf. Here we have more Drew Estate. This is gonna be a bunch of my favorites. Bunch of number 9s, bunch of Undercrowns down there. 2015 Tatuaje. A bunch of Liga Privada. We have a Shade, a couple of Herrera Esteli, a couple of Padron 1000 series. We have a Jericho Hill. These are really good. Good sticks to try. These are all going to be, other than the Shade, these are all going to be full body, except for this Padron as well. This is the Padron Connecticut. I've had this once before. It was alright. Had this in my humidor for about a year, so we'll try that soon. Then we have one that we just reviewed. This is the Padron 1964 Maduro. And the Torpedo Padron 1964 Natural. So a lot of the same thing in there. And then the third shelf. We have a bunch of Cinco Vegas Classics. Those are really good budget stick. Really tasty, woody flavors. Love those. I can get a whole box of 20 sometimes for $40 to $50 if you find the sale. Some Blanco 9s. If you guys watch Cigar Session, you're going to be familiar with the Blanco series. Those are really good. Got like 4 of those. The La Aroma de Cuba. Another great cigar, very cheap. Has a lot of chocolatey flavors and cocoa. Amazing cigar. And then from AJ Fernandez, we have the New World in Maduro. I've had one of these. They're okay. I need to have a couple more. I have 4 left, so we'll give those a try. And then from the My Father series, we have the La Dueña, if I'm saying that right. Bunch of Man o' War Ruination. And then a couple more in Robusto. I tell you the truth, I'm not even really sure what this one is. I got it. I saw it on the Cigar Dojo, so I thought I'd give it a try. I haven't had it yet. A couple of Tatuajes. My Uzi weighs a ton. And then just a lot of the same there. I get a lot of 5-packs. So. Then on the very bottom we have my Rare Air by Foundry. These are amazing cigars that not a lot of people know about. I believe they're discontinued, so it's going to be kind of hard to get your hands on them. But Maduro wrapper, very tasty cigars, and they're the 8PADs. Amazing. Some of my friends will try and buy some of these off of me. They love them so much, and they're hard to get. Now on to the big puppy, the Coolidor. Nice $8 humidor. And we'll open it up. I just have a hygrometer velcroed up top here so I can read the settings on it pretty easily when I open it, and just got a lot of stuff in here. First box we have is the Armada. This is a Man o' War. So these are, it's a box of 4, and I believe they are usually like $20 a cigar, and I got them for $10 a cigar. So great sale. So I picked up actually 2 boxes, smoked one already with a couple of friends, and now just waiting for these. And like I said, the Cinco Vegas is always a good one to get, especially on a budget. So I have a whole box full of these, torpedo size, that I haven't even opened yet. So those are just waiting. Gotta get through those other sizes first. I prefer the Toro size, but for some reason I accidentally got the torpedo. I'm not a big infused cigar guy, but I do like these flavors by CAO, and they're just cigarellos. They're the blueberry, and they're pretty tasty to have once in a while. They're about a 20-minute smoke, so nothing too extraordinary, but really good, really tasty. In this box, I have mostly just mixed matched Robusto sticks. Sorry for the camera work, guys. This is my first time doing this, and it's actually a lot harder than it looks. So I have a bunch of the Padilla Connecticut. These are really good. Toast flavors, woodiness, really light-bodied, but great for a morning cigar or a cigar with coffee. One of my first loves right there. Oliva Connecticut. The Eastern Standard by Caldwell. Bunch of those are always great. And then the La Aurora Corojos. I figured I'd try those out. I think I've had one. They're gonna be cheap too, nothing amazing, but you know, good smoke. Then here we have the Padilla Crianza. This is also really good cigar. I really like this one a lot. Note the lion in this. This is the old label logo. They've changed it now, and I'm not really a big fan of it. In the way bottom, we have the Eastern Standard that we reviewed, and we've just started digging out some of those. So we got, I think, 18 left in there. Cigarellos. These are the cream flavor. I can get a lot of these for a good price as opposed to buying them at my local shop. Then they are really outrageous. You can get a 5-pack online for really cheap. And then in this shelf, here's where I was talking about with the Padilla, the new Crianza. It's weird because I really like the Robusto, but I've had this once and I wasn't a big fan. I got a 10-pack for really cheap, but we'll try it again. More AJ Fernandez, New World. This is going to be Connecticut. Not a bad cigar. We have the Romeo in Robusto. Just smoked that one as well, so check out that video. And then a couple more Romeo y Julietas, 1875. This is actually a really good stick too. I like to have this one on the golf course. We have a La Gloria Cubana here. Look at that bad boy. That is a dark cigar. And then the La Gloria Connecticut's. These are pretty good too, very toasty and woody. I like those. I had a box of the Perez Carrillos. These were #1 cigar, I believe, 2014? Don't quote me on that, but really good, really flavorful. Bunch of different flavors, cocoa, leather, earth. The only thing I don't like is the label here at the bottom. It's really time consuming to get it off if you don't want to ruin the wrapper. And it's just, the whole thing is really almost covered with labels. Got a couple luchadors. I've had one of those. It's okay. This ring gauge is getting a little too big for me, but I smoke it, you know, once in a while. Rocky Patel Vintage 1990, really good stick. Looks like a chocolate bar. Rocky Patel Royale, haven't had this one yet. Can't wait to dig in. Another vintage 1990 Churchill, and then here we have the Tatuaje Kahuna in 2012. Very dry tobacco flavors here. Really good, but it's different. What we have here is my first humidor I converted into basically a shelf. We have a Mark Twain, very cheap cigar, like $2 a stick. Huge, good for golf, peppery, toast, woody flavors, some spice. The only thing you gotta watch out for this, and it's a Connecticut wrapper, so it's pretty thin wrapper. You gotta be careful of wrapper damage with these guys. And here we have a Rocky Patel Catch 22. Haven't had one yet, so we'll see how that is. A couple of Christmas cigars by CAO. Got those, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. Got Scrooge on there. Nice. Hoya Red, good stick. We got a Brick House Maduro. Brick House is really good, especially for the price. If you're on a budget, Brick House is the way to go. Here's a Brick House Connecticut. A couple of Christophs. Here's a... This guy is gonna knock you on your rear. This is a Padilla Reserva. And this is full body plus some. Need some sugar after that one. We have a Murcielago, a Romeo y Julieta, an H. Upman 1844 Reserve, Churchill, Ramon Busso. This is going to be like a poor man's Liga 9. So I tried these out. Pretty good. Had some construction issues with them. But overall not bad. This is a Hoya de Nicaragua Antaño. We have a Maker's Mark bourbon cigar. Haven't had one of these yet, but it's pretty cool. Chillin' Moose, another budget stick. It's not bad. La Bamba 601. And here we got some from Caldwell. We have some Long Live the King, big cigars. And finally, we have my Oliva V Melanio. This was a 10-pack I got on sale, and I don't even remember how many of these I have. Oh, I got the whole kit and caboodle left. Great sticks. Yum yum. This is just the setup I have. I have an electric humidifier with some beads and then some fans. And what I did was I just ran the line through the drain hole and then caulked it up. I only typically use that though during the winter when I need to get some humidity in there, but for the most part this bad boy seals really tight and I don't have to worry about it. I just use the Boveda packs probably have about 6 to 8 of them in there. So there you go. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed my little humidor tour. If there's something that you want to see me get or review, let me know. Some of that stuff I've had in there for a long time, so it's probably gonna get close to being reviewed. Hopefully you like this video. Please like and subscribe. Please share this video too. And as always, we'll see you soon.